When I was a kid, I heard I heard Jim Carrey saying, "I wish everyone could be rich and famous so they can realize that that is not the answer." And as a poor kid with holes in his shoes and skipping meals on the reg, I thought, I think I'd love to be rich. Actually, I think that would solve a lot of my problems. And I was a kid, so I didn't know as much as I do now, and I didn't understand the world as well as I do now. And as I've grown up, I've come to that point where, I could be fairly rich, and I would say that money definitely wasn't a problem anymore. And I got to that point, and I was like, I ain't a millionaire by any shot, but I got pretty rich. And I thought to myself, this hasn't solved my problems. It's solved my skipping meals problem, and I've got some new shoes and clothes on me, but it hasn't solved my problems. And that's when I realised, oh my god, he was right. It doesn't solve your problems, but you'd only know once you get there, or you get to a certain amount of money where you don't really need to worry about it anymore. Not necessarily rich, but I guess that is what I would have defined as rich, where you get to the point where you don't need to stress about money problems. I have a rebuttal for this though, or not a rebuttal, but I guess what I would want for everyone inspired by what he said. And this is it. I wish everyone could live everyone's life. Bear with me. I think if everyone could live everyone else's life, we could all understand each other very much in depth, for a lot of reasons, right? The hardships people go through, the beliefs they have, the understanding of the world, the way they see it, the way they react to things. You could understand every single person you walk across, you come across. You could understand them in such depth because you've lived their life, that you'd probably, have a lot more love for them and a lot less hate. Because you'd understand that a rich kid that's only had money thrown at his problems from his parents is really sad, and you'd go, well, why are you sad you've got all this money? But you've never experienced his life. And when he looks at your life, he goes, oh, well, it's pretty nice actually. Your parents take care of you. You might not have some money, but at least your parents are attentive and paying attention to you. And he'd be like, what are you complaining about being poor? Being rich is rubbish. Instead, you would understand that that kid has a hard life, and this kid has a hard life, and that person over there, and this person over here, all for different reasons. And I think it'd be beautiful to have everyone understand everyone in a very intense way, or a very in-depth way. Of course, this could never be done, like I say, but I think it can be done to a certain level. If I went back in time and I was with all my friends and I would try to explain to them how some rich kid's having a real rough time right now, they'd all laugh at me. And, I'd probably laugh at myself as well, because I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, you're rich, right? You got everything in the world. But as a kid, my mind was closed. And as I've grown up, understood more lives, more beliefs, ways of living and upbringings, my mind is open. I used to judge certain groups or people very quick as a kid, and now I allow myself all the time, every single time, to make sure my mind is open to that person. You don't judge anyone off of anything but who they are. That's the only way you can do it, is by talking to that person and understanding them. You have to take them at face value and give everyone the equal chance, no matter how you perceive anything. I used to think all rich people were demons. It's not true, but I used to think it. And now when I come across a rich person, as a kid I would be like, oh, this person, like, they've got it all, they don't care about anyone, and now I treat them like anyone else. I understand that I'm lucky enough to have this view and open-mindedness. I don't know where I've got it from. I guess I just got really lucky. And I understand that it's very hard for some people to be open-minded. But I think it's very important for you kids to always be open-minded and always give everyone a fair shake every single time. Every single time. Give everyone a fair shake.